Welcome back to another episode of Trucking with Trucker D. I'm Trucker D, and even though we're in our personal car, we're back at it again. So we are getting ready to take off on this early Saturday morning to go take care of a few things. And I know that's probably not your number one concern right now. You're probably all out there wondering, where the hell has Trucker D been at? Last time we heard, he was talking about a project. He was working at Continental Express. And now, it's been about a month or so. And we ain't seen nothing from him in a long time. Well, it's good to be back. We're back rolling again. And guess what? The project we've been working on is come to light. And it's finally more than just a project. So we're actually on our way to what I've been working on for the past probably a couple months, I'd have to say. I have, well, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and straight up tell everybody what I've been working on, and then I'll do a little telling, and then once I get to where I'm going, I'll do a little showing. So as you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie right now. Last time I seen y'all, I was still wearing t-shirts, tank tops, and it was still warm out. And it's still been getting warm out. It just starts out cold in the morning. So, but anyways, that's a whole nother weather topic. As for the project I've been talking about for a while now, I have got my own authority, and I've been running now for about a month. Now, I didn't transition over on video like I really wanted to, because honestly, getting the company up and running, starting my own authority, it took a lot more work, and I wanted to concentrate on just doing that and not concentrate on my videos. So I am gonna start getting back into the videos again. You know, it's been a while, and honestly, I miss doing the videos. And there's a lot more to see and a lot more things to show being an owner-operator. I mean, so far since I've been doing this, I've been running a lot of Amazon. You know, for probably the first 2 weeks of my owner-operatorship, I was doing power only, which is just running with the tractor. No trailer, nothing. But I wasn't able to run the way I wanted to, and honestly, I didn't want to get a trailer because they're just way too expensive. You know, inflation has caused the trailer prices to just skyrocket, and I realized that trailers, though, aren't going to go down anytime soon, that the prices of them are just rising, and I just broke down and bought one. That way I could run the way I really wanted to run, and that was, you know, go out, stay, come back the next day. There's just more freight when you have a trailer than there is when you're running power only. So, but we're on the way to the truck right now. We're in the middle of a 34-hour reset. We got a load on the truck right now going to Findlay, Ohio on Sunday. And then once we're down in Ohio, we're picking up, we're going to head down to Columbus, pick up a load, coming back up here to Michigan, going to Costco. So that's a whole other thing. But before we get back running loads, even though we're on a 34 reset, being owner operator, you still got to maintain the truck. So today I am going over to the truck right now. I'm going to soak my turbo actuator because I'm going to be replacing that. I'm going to soak the bolts with penetrating fluid. That way they can won't be such a pain in the butt to get off when I go to take it off. And I got to do a air brake slack adjuster on the passenger front steer tire. It hasn't been keeping adjustment like it's supposed to, and it's got to be taken care of. And I had to say, you know, people are like, "Oh, you're gonna have to work on your own truck when you or they were like, you know, once you get your own authority and start running your own company, you're gonna have to pay for your own repairs." And I'm thinking to myself, well, even though I was a car mechanic for about 10 years and continue working on side projects as far as working on people's cars go, once I started driving, I'm thinking to myself, I'm mechanically inclined. I mean, diesel motors can't be too much more difficult. You know, it's just about learning the stuff. So I've done my research on changing this actuator out, and I've done my research on doing the slack adjuster. So we're going to go attempt it, and hopefully everything will turn out A1. But the parts are going to run us about $500 between the actuator and the slack adjuster. We're going to head over here to Wolverine Freightliner over here off Groesbeck on the east side. And yeah, it's Saturday, October 2nd. It's 8:25 in the morning, and your boy Trucker D's up and running. So I'm going to jump off here, and when I get to the truck, we'll give you a little tour real quick. See y'all later. What's up, y'all? So we've made it to the truck. I have been lucky enough to be able to park the truck for free for now. Over here off this over here in this little parking lot. So let's show you around. There it is, y'all. My 2006 Freightliner Sentry. I purchased the truck for $16,000. I do not have a truck payment, and it has been the best truck that I could even ask for. Yeah, it's needed a couple repairs here and there, but you know what? That's one of the things I really enjoy about being an owner-operator, is working on my own truck. So let's show you around. As you can see, it's an old Schneider truck, so I went out and bought an old Schneider trailer. I love the fact that we match. The wife and I have named the truck Barry, and that kind of goes with the name of the company. And I will show you the name of the company along with the logo here in a minute. But this is our truck and our trailer. And this is where we park at. I went out, got LED taillights once I bought the trailer. As you can see, I can't show you on the inside of the trailer because we got plastic cups going down to McLean in Findlay, Ohio, and it's full from the nose of the trailer to the tail. I did have to stop and get a trailer tire on here when I was in Effingham, Illinois the other day, because unfortunately I had one crappy tire on here. But this is our truck, and this is where we park it at. And there's a little sneak peek of the logo right there. But yeah, let's go to it. There we are, y'all. Welcome, Black Bear Express LLC. That's why we call the truck Barry. It kind of goes, you know, bear, black bear, yeah, you know. Well, let me show you around. Now, we got our book right here with all our paperwork inside, along with the logo on the outside. Fire extinguisher. And like I said, it's an older truck. It actually has 1.3 million miles on it. And it's a short sleeper, but I love it. It's perfect for what I do. Well, I got my GPS mount, my phone mount, just like I had in the old Continental truck. I still need to get a CB yet, though. That's my mount for my ELD. It's a I use a Galaxy tablet with the Keep Trucking ELD application. And back here, this is where I sleep at. Got my TV. I keep it hooked up with Fire Stick, and I have a hotspot that I use on my phone to watch TV when I'm stopped. If the truck stop I currently at doesn't have Wi-Fi, or if you got to pay for their Wi-Fi. That's why I try to stay at Love's truck stops, because a lot of the Love's truck stops, you have, if you're a rewards member, you get free premium Wi-Fi. So here's our mascot that we had in the old truck, Trucker P. It's still riding along strong. And there's my fan right there that I keep. What I like to do is I roll the windows down. I got some window screens I put on there, and I turn that fan on, and it keeps me nice and cool in here. You know, it's better than wasting fuel idling the truck, because being an owner-operator, you're paying for your own fuel, so you got to do whatever you can to keep the fuel costs down. Since I've got the truck, you know, I put that radio in. Everything you see I installed myself. You know, I got the Easy Pass right there, plus pre-plat. Easy Pass plus pre-pass. So I get to bypass a lot of the scales that have the pre-pass service. You know, it's an older truck, but I couldn't be happier with it. I mean, I had to kind of tape some of the panels up because a lot of the clips are broken on them, but you know what? Who cares? I had to interrupt the video right there. Just had Total Quality Logistics give me a call. Make sure checking up on the load that I'm doing for them right now. It's the load of cups. But let's take care of what we came up here for. We got to go out here and lock this back up, because I'm getting ready to head on back out. Make sure I got my keys. My hood. So let me get my penetrating fluid. So this is what we're going to be working on today. This is our turbo actuator, and what it's doing is right here is leaking air, and I believe that is the reason I am not getting the greatest amount of power when I'm taking off. So we're hoping that it will take care of the issue that I'm having, and not to mention, you know, I can't have it leaking air anyway. So I'm going to soak these little bolts right here on the top. There's 3 of them that holds it on, and then we're going to soak this right here with penetrating fluid, and we're going to hope that we can get everything off here. We're going to knock that little clip off there and hope we don't lose that with that pin, and yeah, we'll go from there. So that's that. And then down here we have right here, this thing is called our air brake slack adjuster, and what it does is it's supposed to, it moves this in and out, which is your brakes from your or your arm from your brake chamber. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's a gap where the brake should be touching the drum, and we can't have that, which is causing this to go out of adjustment, because if this is more than it, if this comes out more than an inch, that's a DOT violation. So we're gonna soak this stuff here real quick, and then we're gonna head on over to Wolverine truck, or Wolverine Freightliner, and get our parts. We'll see y'all later. we got our running done. We got our parts. And now we're getting ready to disconnect from our trailer and take the truck back to the house so we can get the work done on it. I don't know how well you guys can hear me right now because this truck is actually a little bit louder than our quiet little 2015, 2016 Freightliner Cascadia. So, but we're gonna go get at these repairs and hopefully all goes well. And we'll bring you along for the ride. So we're gonna disconnect and get on going, and we'll see you back at the house. Later. So we've got it started already. We're going to go ahead and work on our actuator first. And we're going to get that off there. We already got this airline back here. Already got the airline back there loosened up. We might have to just spin the actuator itself though once we get it off the bracket, because that nut is not spinning around the hose like it's supposed to. So just gotta be careful not to break that, and yeah, we'll just get it done. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get to work on this, and once I get this off, I'll come back out here. See you in a few. Well, we got it done. We ran into a little bit of a hiccup, but in the end we got it done. We the airline that was going to the actuator that I was worried about not spinning like it was supposed to, well, it broke like I anticipated. I probably should have went out and bought the line when I bought the parts. I did end up doing the slack adjuster today because, well, it actually is still an adjustment. I think that I've just been looking at it the wrong way, and it's very possible considering I'm new at all this. So, but I'll show you the work that I did. You know, I probably would have took you a little bit longer through the process, but like I said, I ran into that hiccup, broke that line, and I had to do what I had to do to get a new line, and luckily Freightliner had one. So let's take a step outside and take a look at the work we did. Alright, y'all, there it is right there, our brand new turbo actuator. And there's our line that we broke, but it's fixed, and the new one's on there. And yeah, the line goes actually down and around the side of the motor. So we're A1 and we're good to go. We're going to be heading off to Findlay, Ohio tomorrow. We got a delivery over in over at the McLean food service place. And yeah. So I probably look like hell, you know, considering the work I just did. But that's it for today's video. Hope you guys are glad to have me back. I feel good to be back. And yeah, we're going to bring you along for the ride a little bit more, and hopefully show you a little bit more about how I became an owner-operator and the steps I took to get there. And if y'all have any questions about it, you know, just hit me up on that email, truckerd85@gmail.com. But with that, y'all, I'm going to cut this and I'm going to head inside. As always, be courteous to your fellow driver, and we'll see you next time. Later.